My name is Stella. I'm a woman Boda rider. I do Boda as well as delivery. I work from Kampala, Uganda. I'm into the Boda business. Whereas it has its challenges, it has its good deeds. In terms of earnings, I want to say that personally, with my personal experience, I've earned more as a Boda rider, as doing practical work, other than being employed by someone else. Challenges come with it as well, and some of those challenges are the stereotypes amongst people in Uganda, the stereotypes amongst people in Kampala. Someone can easily trust you with their kid because you're a woman. You can ride their kid to school, but then it's not okay for you to ride them because they believe you're not energetic enough as a woman to do this business, so you'll probably throw them down or something like that. I normally wake up at around 6. I leave home at around 7:30 to 8. That's when I have my early morning clients going to work. What has worked out for me is that I have tried to build trust amongst clients. So a client is very well aware that at this particular time, you're going to keep time and you're going to pick me up from wherever I am and you're going to drop me off to work, or rather from work to home, something like that. A lot of insults or rather intimidations come around during that morning traffic jam or rather evening traffic jam when someone's bypassing you on a different border and you're a woman and they're going to, throw in comments and stuff like that. Very many times it intimidates the customer that's at the back of the border. So before I went into Boda-Boda, I was doing programming, organizational programming work. At the time, I was not getting thrilled by the work I was doing. I was not having fun sitting behind a desktop and just trying to talk to donors and stuff like that. So I resorted to thinking of what I can do that is actually practical, that is actually a risk for me. Maybe I could earn better, maybe I could do different things for myself. So I thought of the Boda. What I did was learn the Boda business. After learning the Boda business, I quit. I resigned from where I was working and I got someone's Boda. When I got someone's Boda, I was riding their Boda and I've ridden it for about 1.5 years. I felt like I needed to do more and I wanted to get my own thing, but then still I could not afford to get my own thing So that's when I looked out for ways to get my own thing, but in a favorable way. And that's when I came to a SAC. It took me a while, but I consulted from different people and I ended up with the conclusion of a SAC. I didn't know a SAC by then, I had not heard of it, but the recommendations that I had drove me to a SAC. So I inquired what I inquired. I opted for an electric bike because different bikes come with different challenges, and it being eco-friendly, I opted for that. But also budget-wise, I think it favored me. My experience so far is kind of confident that, okay, yes, I've not yet finished it, but it's my bike at the end of the day. It's my bike, I'm responsible for it. It's not someone coming to take it away from me or something of a sort. My experience on the road, very many other Boda guys view me and my bike as showbiz because it's like, why so cool? It looks so cool. So you come off as showbiz or something. So people do not actually take you serious, like actually doing Boda riding and stuff like that. So I deliver with Glovo, and I do that because what I've learned is that it's a bit risky having one source of income. But then when clients are there, because there are those moments when clients are many, of course you're going to do Boda riding. And there are those times of the day when clients are very few, and it allows you to do delivery, but also it allows you to monitor your expenditure or income in a way that you could say that whatever I'm doing in delivery is going to cater for the battery exchanges of the day, or it's going to cater for my lunch, for my meals, and whatever I'm gaining from clients through border riding is going to cater for my other bills. So it's something of a sort. It all takes confidence that does not come in one day. I remember when I had just started riding, in about a few weeks on the road, the moments I never used to ride in jam because it was so scary. So there is a day I parked aside for 2 straight hours so that the jam could, like people could go home and the road could be a bit free. So it's scary. Confidence is not built in a week or two. It takes a lot of practice being on the road on a regular. Yeah, but if you do want it, you can. The intimidations are very many, especially when you're starting. You're going to do a lot of mistakes. And even when you don't do mistakes, it's going to be placed on you, the mere fact that you're a woman. So those are things that you have to deal with. You could do any slight thing that actually a man could do, but they could shout so hard because it's a woman who did it. So if you want it, you go for it. You bear for those challenges. And at the end of the day, you have what you want. Yeah.